evening at Rotorua tonight on City News. RDC Senior Dog Controller Kevin Coots says recent dog attacks are a timely reminder to owners to ensure their dogs are under control. The convention centre's renamed the Sir Howard Morrison Performing Arts Centre, and Bay of Plenty cricket history will be made at Bay Oval when the Black Caps play South Africa. A dog attack in Rotorua where 3 people were injured is a reminder for both dog owners and the public. The locals were injured 2 seriously after being attacked by a pit bull. RDC Senior Dog Control Officer Kevin Coots says the incident is a reminder for dog owners to ensure dogs were under control and the need for others to be wary of dogs not known to them. He says owners are required to ensure their dogs are properly controlled and contained at all times or risk being prosecuted under Section 58 of the Dog Control Act. Rotorua's Convention Centre is to be renamed the Sir Howard Morrison Performing Arts Centre. The renaming was announced by Rotorua Mayor Steve Chadwick on the 5th anniversary of Sir Howard's death. Mrs Chadwick said the renaming reflected the predominant use of the centre and a proposal to turn it into a hub for the city's performing arts and cultural groups. The Sir Howard Morrison Performing Arts Centre will be for all the city's performing arts. It's an excellent venue which will provide plenty of space for groups to meet, workshop, rehearse and hold performances. Plans for this year's Rotorua Sculpture Symposium have been unveiled, with Sulphur Lake in Government Gardens playing a big part in this year's event. Local artist Natanahina Porna says the symposium takes place for 2 weeks, starting on the 29th of November.
I'm one of the sculptors that is going to be partaking in a symposium later on this year, which involves the Rotorua City Council. And a great gentleman by the name of Mark Spokovich got together and talked to the council and put a committee together and came down here and cleaned up the Arts Village, just behind the Arts Village, the lake which we have here, which is called Sulphur Lake. And he has been working on this project for about a year, and I've been working with him at the same time. Now the part that we're going to be involved in is artists from around New Zealand, and one international artist who Mark is still working on at the moment, will be coming here to build at least 15 sculptures which will go around the lake.
Absolutely wonderful, wonderful.
It'll be a great opportunity for students and all that to come down and have a look.
Yes, and it's a labour of love for you, isn't it? It's not just a couple of sculptures put up in a park. It's actually something that you've invested a lot of time and aroha and money into.
Over the last, since about maybe 2011, I've been working on projects here in Rotorua, sculpture programs, and the council have taken it on board, and because they have all the money, as everybody knows, but I've invested a lot of money in trying to help Rotorua grow, and this is part of it. There are bigger plans which I have yet to offer to the council, but this is just a little bit. So.
Animates Rotorua is looking for help to raise funds for mobility dogs. Rotorua store manager Kevin Nichols says the 26 stores nationwide hope to raise $50,000.
When you look at it at face value, you think training a dog, there's not much involved, or the expense shouldn't be as high as what it actually costs to train a mobility dog. But $45,000 is what it costs just to put one through training, up to 2 years it can take. And as a company, we're hoping to raise $50,000 to help put one of those puppies through training for somebody that needs one.
And so this initiative is going to run until when?
It runs until the 31st of October. At current, I know we're sitting as a company around the 20,000 mark. As I said, our target is 50,000, but the way we're going and the enthusiasm and the drive and the generosity of the customers, I can see us surpassing that by some amount. Ideally, it would be fantastic if we could put 2 puppies through training. That would smash our highest ambitions of what we actually set out to do in the first place. So. It's great that we're at that stage now, and we're not even at the end of September, knowing there's a full month to go. I don't see any issue of us reaching the 50, and what we surpass by that is just obviously another puppy we can put through training and help somebody else out that's unable to do the things that you and I do.
So how can people get involved and donate?
Many ways, obviously here in store. The way people can donate in store, we've got donation boxes up at the counter for people who have loose change and want to donate that way. Also, they're able to round up their purchase. So, for example, someone spends $13.50, round it up to $15, or whatever they wish to donate. And there's also set amounts that you can donate if you want to, so $3, $5 and $10. People have been very generous in donating, and I think it's key that you get across the importance of why we're fundraising, not just what we're fundraising for. And once you explain that to the customers that come through, they're more than happy to put their hand in their pocket regardless of the amount, because at the end of the day, every little helps and will get us to the target we want to.
In sport tonight, Bay of Plenty cricket history will be made on Tuesday the 21st of October when the Black Caps play South Africa in the first one-day international at the country's latest international cricket venue at Bay Oval in Mount Maunganui. The first Black Caps ODI at the Bay Oval completes a remarkable transformation at Bay Park, which has gone from grass to an international cricket venue complete with a modern-day pavilion in less than a decade. To your weather update now. Tonight will be fine with westerlies and an overnight low of 6. Tomorrow Friday, morning cloud, then mainly fine, westerly breeze, a high of 16 and a low of 6. And looking out to Saturday, cloud increasing, later rain, northerlies developing, a high of 15 and a low of 9. The marine weather for Lake Rotorua for Friday, westerly 10 knots, easing at night with waves less than half a metre, fine with morning and evening cloud. Remember, for program listings and other info, check out our website tvrotorua.co.nz, and you can see updates on our TV Rotorua Facebook page. Still to come in tonight's program, we find out about plans to celebrate the tulips in this weekend's Tulip Festival. We meet this month's neighbour in our community, and we visit St Chad's to help farewell long-time employee Kim Pears.
No, how does that make you feel, Kim?
Oh, don't. I've been crying at the radio station already.
Oh.
Oh no, we've had some really, really good and fun times, but I'm going to stay in touch because I take Barry and a couple of other folks with me, so I'm still going to come back and do that. So no.
So you're not moving out of town?
No, I'm still here, and yeah, still plan to have plenty of fun.
You'll have to bring extra lollies back now. Hey, Barry.
Yeah.
Kia ora, welcome back. It's my pleasure to be joined now by Sabine Williamson. Now, she is going to be organising a beautiful festival, famous in Rotorua, the Tulip Festival, and something I personally absolutely love. Why tulips?
Well, most people don't know, but there's actually about 40,000 tulips planted in Rotorua. So we thought this year, let's celebrate them. Let's celebrate what we have. Let's celebrate the beauty of our town. Let's just celebrate.
Now, tulips are they're a little bit like Buddhism, the fleeting beauty. Why the Japanese enjoy the cherry blossoms, because it's that fleeting beauty. And when the tulips do come up, they're impressive, but only for a short time. And we should celebrate it.
Yeah, exactly. They have they're really only on their beauty between, let's say, 3 to 6 days maximum, and it is short, but wow, and it's beautiful.
So how did you get involved?
Well, I thought I'll just support it a little bit, being Dutch. I thought it'd be nice, and growing up with tulips, and we always had tulips. So I thought it'd be nice, I'll man a little stand or something like that. That's how I got involved, but it became a little bit more.
The heart in there, a bit of the home.
Absolutely, it does, yeah. Yeah, it's funny enough, you forget, I've been here 22 years now, but by being so involved with the tulips, there's a lot of things come back.
And so tell me what the organisation has been so far.
We have a lovely group of very passionate and very hardworking people who try to make this happen. It's our first time, so it's not perfect by any means yet. There'll be lots of people saying, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? You wait until next year.
Yeah.
But you had to start somewhere, and we thought we'd start small.
So what are you going to be doing?
Well, we have a range of activities. First of all, we have talks at the Arts Village. We have Walter Miller, who has been quite famous, I think, in Rotorua, because he's been instrumental in the tulip planting for about 40 years. So he has talks, and then we have some other speakers there as well. And Then after we have the speakers, we have a walk around town. We get maps. They're just being made now because we had to wait a little bit just to check which tulips would come up where. So the map is done now, almost as we speak. That'll be at the Arts Village. So you pick up a map and you can walk around town.
And a little bit of background of the variety of tulip?
Yes, all the variety, everything will be on there. Then we also have art installations. We have the Rotorua yarn bombers. They have made this fabulous piece of art which is going up from the Westpac building. They also have something at the library and something at the Arts Village. At the Arts Village you can see all those funny plastic tulips out there.
Yes.
That's been an art project which has been going on for a
Is
while.
that what they were?
Yeah, they are
I saw them
recycled,
there.
replanted tulips.
Yes. Well, you have to go down if you haven't been to the Art Village recently. We were just there today, and there are little recycled milk bottle tops
Yes.
with kind of bigger bottle lids cut in half and made into tulips, and it's not a very good description of it, but they look quite nice.
But yeah, exactly. They are. They're very interesting, and a lot of people in the community have helped making them. Same as with the yarn bombing. So that's where the community has helped a lot out. The library has been fantastic. They're having fabulous displays in there. They have all sorts of things going on around tulips. There's also the photo competition they're organising, so make sure you go in there.
Tell me a little bit about the photo competition.
Who made the best photo of a tulip win.
Oh, really?
Yes, and we have one of our local photographers. She's going to be the judge, Natasha Hartsuiker.
Oh, yes.
And she'll just pick up whatever the best photo is. We don't know yet.
And is there an age limit to that?
No, nothing.
So you can get the kids out?
2 to 105, whatever. Yes,
Nice.
anybody can make a photo.
Nice.
So the registration papers, everything is at the library.
There's so much to do in Rotorua, isn't there, all the time?
Yeah.
So what was it that sparked that desire in you to get a tulip festival going? I mean, how did it come to you? Was it a dream one night, or you just
Really,
were
it actually came
missing
from
home?
Well, no, it wasn't my idea. It was actually an idea of the Intercity Focus Group, which is led by Mike Steiner. And he said, we're trying to always do things from the outside, and we have to bring more things to town. We have to do all sorts. But realistically, at the same time, you have to look at what you already have in your town. And then we have the tulips, and why not just look at them and make some fun out of them?
And then that just
with
went
them.
straight to your heart.
Yes, oh yeah, yeah. So that's how I got involved, and how it became more work than I anticipated. But hey,
Tell me a little bit about the history of tulips and the significance of tulips for you, being Dutch.
Well, they originally actually came from Turkey or somewhere in the Middle East. Hence I forgot to tell you, of course we have a little market. Please, on Saturday and Sunday, come down to the market. It's at Jean Batten Square. Most people don't know where that is, but it's in between the eyesight and the library. We have a market with Dutch food and Turkish food as well.
Ooh.
And some Dutch products for sale and music, so that'd be lovely.
Oh, nice. When is that?
That's on Saturday and Sunday. It runs from 10 to 2. So bring your family, come for lunch, eat some croquette.
Some what?
So croquette, which is a
What's
typical
croquette?
Dutch food. That's our version of junk food, of takeaway.
Ooh.
Like your fish and chips is
Yes.
croquette. It's meat and then with a crumbed outside.
Okay,
It's
well,
delicious.
I think my children would probably be quite into that.
They love it. They would love it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
bet they
yeah.
would. Well, thank you so much, Sabine, for sharing that bit of knowledge about tulips and your love for home and how important it is to celebrate what we have here in Rotorua. When can people come out and celebrate the tulips with you?
It starts at Friday the 26th and it runs that whole weekend. They can just pick up first of all go to our Facebook page, Tulip Fest Rotorua. That's also where we have the schedule. There are talks at 3 times a day on Friday and Saturday and Sunday. And also on Sunday at 12 o'clock we have a floral art demonstration, kindly provided by Pam Jenkins. And otherwise go to the library, pick up also some information, some leaflets, which we actually have just kind of distributing all around town. Bunnings will have them, Mitre 10 will have them. Pick those flyers up and come and even just walk around town and just actually look at how beautiful those tulips are.
Very important when you have a busy life to be able to take a moment to smell the tulips.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So it's come time to meet the guest speaker for neighbours in our community, and first off we're going to speak with Waitsu Wu, who is the speech coordinator. Waitsu, can you please introduce our next speaker?
Yes, this month we have our speaker from South Africa, and she is Karen Osop, and she's a very interesting person, and I'm looking forward to hear her speech on the day.
Karen, what possessed you to move to New Zealand?
Oh, what wouldn't make you move to New Zealand? It's just so beautiful. It's got so many lovely characteristics, and it's a great place to bring up your children and for your children to grow. Yeah.
So you've been here for about 5 years, starting in Christchurch, then Hamilton, and now you're in Rotorua. How are you enjoying Rotorua?
Oh, I love Rotorua. Really, really so much to do. It's in the centre, so you can go to the sea, you can go to the mountains, it's just access everywhere. So and the redwoods are just amazing. Hamarana Springs. There's just so much to do here. Yeah.
What are some of the challenges that you had to face moving to New Zealand?
Sure, there's so many challenges. You think just because you speak English and you think because you may be South African European that you're going to be able to just fit in, but there's so many different cultural things that you've got to learn. You've got to find out about the food. Just for example, walking in the aisles, reading all the labels, trying to work out how to cook the dishes you normally used to cook. There's a lot to adapt to.
What are some of your favourite New Zealand dishes?
Gee whiz, pies. And everywhere you go, there's the best pie, and the number one gold pie, and the different flavours. It's amazing. Yeah, they put so much into a pie. Yeah.
And so, what is it that you're going to deliver in your speech?
I'm going to speak about what South Africa is like for us, what was different. So mostly, I'm going to be coming just informing everybody about what is different between living in South Africa and living in New Zealand, so they could start to understand where we might have some difficulties in fitting into New Zealand culture. Yeah.
And are you excited about delivering your speech?
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what kind of questions are going to come up and what people are really interested to know about South Africans, and whether people are interested to know about South Africans and how we kind of fit in.
With the Neighbours in Our Community program, has that helped you to get to know more neighbours within our community?
Yes, well, certainly Waitsu, I've gotten to know her, and I think it's great that we start to learn about the other cultures, like Sri Lanka. I mean, I never knew a lot about Sri Lanka, and the last one was about Sri Lanka, so I found that very interesting. So I think it's good to understand each other.
Well, I look forward to seeing your speech if I end up coming along.
Oh, thanks. It'll be great to have you there. Wonderful.
So we've got to know Karen a little bit, and she's obviously from South Africa. So how do we get to know her a little bit more? When, where, and what time is it located?
Yes, you can come to the Art Village this Friday, 26th of September, from 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock, and you'll hear Karen's speech and know everything about South Africa. And I'm looking forward to see everyone. It's a free session, and everybody can come along, enjoying the tea or cup of coffee with us.
Thank you so much, Waitsu.
Thank you.
I'm joined by Barry now from St Chad's, and he's going to share with me some of the nice memories of Kim. Hi Barry.
Hi.
So you've been on the radio just before, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
And you learned a Māori saying?
No, it's up upon my Māori say. It's Māori thing. It's welcome. It's welcome, and you say it's welcome, and that's hello mai. Hello mai.
Beautiful.
And that's welcome.
Haere mai, haere mai, haere mai. You got it on the nail on the head.
I have.
You did.
Just for Kim.
So Barry, tell me about Kim.
Kim. He's Kim is a good friend of mine. He's a good friend of mine. He's now leaving. I know he's going to leave. Actually, when Kim goes, I know. So, Kim knows about it, and then Jane knows Jane knows about Kim is just leaving, so I know he leaves. So
Have you liked it having Kim here?
Yes, I do.
Does she do fun things with you guys?
She does.
Is she a kind lady?
She's a kind lady just for me.
Does she sneak you in lollies?
Yes, she does.
Ooh, my kind of lady.
Oh, yeah.
So who's going to sneak you the lollies now?
A new lady in the back here.
A new lady. You got that sorted.
Yeah. I ordered her.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. You're
So,
on to
you
it.
know, another time I talked to James, but
Yeah.
James is a good friend of mine sometimes.
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 Just sometimes.
Yeah. I know he's a good friend of mine, so he's welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Come in.
You can share your lollies.
He's doing all this with him.
Oh, nice. Oh, he's very happy.
And that ice cream, pies and with him for.
Ice cream as well.
Yeah.
Will you share some with Kim? Are you going to have some before she goes?
Yes, I will.
You will. There you go, Kim. and there we will bring in Kim. So so this is Kim.
Yeah.
What would you say if you wanted to say anything to Kim?
I'm going up to say that with Kim.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry he's going.
No. How does that make you feel, Kim?
Oh, don't. I've been crying at the radio station already.
Oh.
Oh, no, we've had some really, really good and fun times, but I'm going to stay in touch because I take Barry and a couple of other folks with me, so I'm still going to come back and do that. So, no.
So you're not
certainly
moving
don't.
out of town?
No, I'm still here and, yeah, still plan to have plenty of contact.
You'll have to bring extra lollies back now. Hey, Barry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can come and have a look around my new place where I'm going to be working. So, yeah.
Are you excited to be going to a new
I am
place?
actually. I'm really looking forward to it.
Where are
It's
you
nice to have a
going?
new challenge. I'm going to be working for Workwise as an employment consultant, helping people with mental health problems transition back to work, and also with prisoners coming out of prison and helping them get back to work as well.
Challenging, satisfying,
challenging.
interesting.
Yes.
Well, we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for your time, Barry.
Okay.
Thank you for your time, Kim.
You're
and
welcome.
we wish you well on your new journey and your new chapter. And get those pockets full of lollies for your return visit.
Yes.
Well, I'm with Ellen now, and you would have heard me before. I said that we've had many people come up and work up at TV Rotorua. And Ellen, you have been there just recently.
Yeah, yes,
Right?
I have.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I really love it.
Yeah, you've been honest.
Honest, yes.
We're nice to Ellen,
Yeah.
and you're a good sort. So, are you going to miss Kim?
Yes, I will. Yeah, she's a good lady to us, you know, and I hope she will have a good time in a new job, and I'm hoping that Jean Hunter will be nice to us, and I'm looking forward to it.
What are some of the good memories that you have of Kim? What's she done that you have enjoyed?
Going out with her, showing all the booths, the voting booths into towns and getting into stuff like that.
Oh, nice. The voting booths.
Voting.
Right, so she keeps you up to date with everything that's happening?
Yes.
Yes. And does she help organise activities for you to do?
Yes.
Yeah. Does she organise good ones?
Yes.
A few stink ones?
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, Ellen, we'll let you say good night to everybody.
Okay. Good night, everybody, and thanks for watching.
That was Alan Carroll, a part-time volunteer here at TV Rotorua, ending the report from St Chad's. To contact City News, phone 07 3488 984, or you can email news@tvrotorua.co.nz. Thanks for joining us tonight. From all the team at City News, ko Maria.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.